Hello guys, my name is Mugisha Emmanuel and I welcome you to this YouTube channel, Mugi Craft. And in case you're new here, please subscribe. Consider subscribing so that you don't miss any amazing lesson on skill on this very channel. Yes, and in the last video we learned how you can get better at your art and craft with our guest of the day, who was Tracy Kelly. And in case you missed the video, please go back and watch it because you'll be missing a lot from it. Yes, so today we are going to learn about something different. We are going to learn how you can make a mini table mat. Yes, a mini table mat in small size. Yes, just specifically for beginners. Yes, so don't miss on this video. Yes, without wasting time, let's start. Yes, here we are guys. We have our materials. We have our beads here. Yes, this is color, dark blue. Yes, and we have white here, color white. Yes, these are diamond beads, as you can see, they are shiny. Yes, you can put them aside. We have our string that we are going to use. You can call it a fishing gauze. Here it's 90 millimeters, as you can see. Yes, we have our scissor for chopping off, for cutting off the unwanted string. Yes, or else you can use a cutter. Yes, as you're making. Yes, now I think those are the materials we need to make our mini table mat. Yes, we can put them aside. Put them aside now. Yes, so we extend our materials, first materials to be used. Now here we're going to chop off part of the string. Yes, and you get part of your string. Yes, so this is the string we are going to be using. Yeah, you can use the size you want as you're beginning. Yes, I want you guys to pay keen attention on this one because this process needs a lot of attention. Yes, so here we are. We have our string that we're going to be using. We have our beads in two colors, dark blue and white. Yes, so here we are beginning. So we have our string here. Here it is. So you hold both ends of the string like I'm doing here. Yes, so consider 4 beads. As you can see, there are now 4 beads here. Yes, we are beginning with a dark blue color, as you can see. Now what we do here, first you put 3 beads into the string like this. Put 3 beads into the string. You put another one. Then you put again another one. 3 of them. Then when you're putting 3 of them, now that's when you bring in, after putting 3 of them like this, that's when you bring in the 4th one. The 4th one you tie with it like that. When tying, you interlock the two sides of the string into one bead like that. Yes, so you pull the 2 edges of the string like that, the 2 sides of the string. You pull, you continue pulling. Yeah, here we're using a long string, that's why it's curving itself. So as you can see, when you pull, it brings you this design. You see, there are 4 beads already. When you pull, it brings you that size and that design. Also, you can see there are 4 beads already. So here, what you do now, we have 2 sides of the string, one side at the right and one side on the left. So here, what you do now, after doing that, you make sure the 2 sides, the 2 strings are on the same level. So this one helps you in case you're in the process of making. One side of the string shouldn't get done as you're still making your art piece. Yeah, so here we are continuing. So here you adjust until you're sure that the 2 sides of the string are on the same level. As you can see, we are trying to adjust here. Yes, but still one side is still short. Yes, so we are adjusting. Yeah, so here we are. When you're done adjusting, so yeah, we're continuing the process now. So remember, now we have two sides of the string, one side and the other side. So here what we do now, we continue with the process, we procedure. Now here you put one side, you put one bead, and the other side you put another bead. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how you can do it. Yes, hold on into it. Yeah, so you bring one bead here, you put one side like that. Yes, you put one side like that. Put one side like that. See? Put on one side. Yes, like that. So again you bring in another side. Put one side also like that. Hope you can see now. Yes, like that. Two sides now. See? Now you bring in the third bead. Yeah, to make 4 beads on the string. Yes, because here they're already free. So you bring this fourth one. Interlock the two strings like that, the two sides of the string. You pull like this. Yes, you pull, you continue pulling. I know the string disturbs sometimes, but you have to be conscious. So here we are. After pulling, it brings you this design. So here we have 2 times. We have moved 2 times so far. Now here what we are going to do now to balance all the sides, the sides of the art piece. What we are going to do now, we are going to bring in this side of the string, one side or you can use any side you want. You can either use this side or this side. So me, I'm going to decide to use this side. We are going to use this side. Yeah, the downer side. Yeah, to enter into those beads so that it can meet this other bead this side up. Yeah, so how are we going to do it? We are going to bring in this side. As you can see it, watch carefully as I'm doing this. So you put it into the next bead. Put it into the next bead like this. Yes, like that. Like that. You pull. Make sure you pull. Like that. Then it goes back to the upper bead. Yes, you can put it into the upper bead, the next bead next to it, upward, like that. It goes upward like that. Hope you can see that. Yes, like that. Sometimes the strings, when it's so long, disturbs. So you pull like that. So here we are. Now we have, here we are, it's coming up. Now when you reach this process, this level, what you do now, here we have now they're already upward. So what you do is now time to cross them together into one bead. Yes, like that. So you get one side goes into the other bead like that. You pull, make sure you pull. Yes, so and the other side of the string also comes in, it crosses over that same bead. See, like that, into that bead. You put it inside into the wall of the bead. You pull also. So when you pull both sides, now it comes like this. Hope you can see. Yeah, so now they are on the same level now already. Hope you can understand that now. Yeah, so now here we continue the process. The reason why we do this is to create the shape, either a rectangle or a square. A square. So here we are trying to create one of those shapes. Now here we are continuing with the process. Now here when you reach here, you do the same thing. You do the same process now. Yeah, you put one bead this side, then to make four of them, you put 2 beads of them. 2 beads of them. You see? So here you put 2 beads. Remove the string like this. You put 2 beads like that. Hope you can see 1, 2, 3. They're already 3. We are trying to make 4 beads here. So you bring in the other bead, 1 bead on top. Then you you get the other side of the string like this. Yes, then you try to interlock it into that one same bead like that. Then you pull. Then you are going to see the shape that will come out like this. You pull. Hope you can see very well. You pull. You pull like this. You pull. So when you pull, it comes this way. You see? So when you pull, it becomes this way. Yes. So when you pull, it comes this way. When you pull, this is how it becomes. So that means that this, now what we are going to do here, we are going to put this string into the next beat, the next beat to it, like this. You consider this downer side of the string. This one I'm holding down, so like this. So like this, you put it into the next beat like that. Like that. So we put into the next beat like that. Yes, so it becomes like that. So now here you're continuing. So here when you reach here, what do you do now? Here you consider here, because the string is already crossing into 2 beats, and remember we're considering 4 beats for pattern. So here we are going to do what we're going to do now. You use the same pattern. Here we are going to use, you're going to add in 2 beads already. But how you're going to add in? You're going to you first put 1 bead. Yeah, you consider this upper string, putting the beads. Yeah, this upper string. Hope you can see it. The upper string I'm holding. Yes. So after putting 1 bead, you bring in the 4th bead. Another bead is the one you're going to tie with. So you bring in the string. Cross over into that 1 bead like that. Then you pull. Don't mind, just have to pull. The shape will come up. Yes, don't mind about the string. So when you pull, here we go now. Hope you can see now it's becoming a square shape now. You see? So here now we are continuing with the process. Now when you pull, this is how it becomes. Yes. So here we have used sofa blue. Now here you can decide, okay, let me now bring in the white color now. So here we can bring in white. You can extend the white color now. You can see now here we have white. Yes. How are we going to include white into it? So here we are going to do this way. So here we can put in white. So here we just rotating around to increase on the size of the art piece. Yes. Now we are going to include in white to make a good color design. So here what we do now with white, you first put 1 white like this. You see? Like that. Then you can bring in another blue, the dark blue bead. Then again you bring in white, and this white is the one we are going to tie with, because they are ready to make the 4 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the one whereby the two edges of the string are intercrossing, so making them to be four beads. You see? So what we do now with this, we bring in this side of the string also. We interlock it into that 1 white bead like that. We pull. You pull. You make sure you pull. Yeah. Make sure you pull. You pull like this. You pull. Pull. Yes, like that. So when you pull, it comes this way. So after pulling, yeah, so we are bringing in this lower string into this next bead as we did before. So this lower string goes into this next bead. Bring it in like this. So this lower string goes into the next bead like that. Hope you can see. Then you pull. You pull. Pull it. So this is how it's becoming. Hope you can see now. So we are continuing. So here, after putting like that, you don't again put the 3 beads at once. Here already, remember the string is crossing over 2 beads. So here we need two more beads to make the 4. So what we do now here, remember we are considering this design whereby we are including white, the white color. So here what we do now, you bring in the dark blue. You see, bring in the dark blue, then you bring in one white like this. Then this white is the one we are going to use to tie. Yes, you bring in the other side of the string. Yes, you intercross it like that. Then you pull. You can see. Then you pull like this. Then you pull like this. So here we are now. Hope you can see how it's becoming. Yeah, so our white is always lower. So here what we do now, we are on the angle now. You see, you can change this position. Here where you are now, you're on the angle of the piece. Yeah, so here what we do now, here we do the same process. Remember here the string is crossing over 1 bead, and remember we need 4 beads to make the design, the pattern of it. So what we do now here, we are going to put in 3 beads. But how are we going to do it? You're going to bring in this side of the string, one side of the string. So but remember, you're considering this same design, remember? Yes, so what we do now here, we are going to bring one side of the string like this. Have you seen that? So we are going to use this one side of the string. So what we do now here, you first put in the one blue like this. First put in one blue, then you put another blue like that. Put in another blue. Then the third one. Remember, you only do this when you're starting or when you're at the end, at the edge of the art piece, on the angle of it. Remember here it's the angle side. Yeah, but when you're already on the way of it, don't do the same. Here we're considering we are putting 3 beads because the string is crossing over 1 bead. You see, so we need to add more 3 to make the 4. Yeah, to make the pattern move very well. So here we are. Now this white bead is the one we are tying with, like this. So you bring in the other side of the string. Yes, the one you are tying with. So you cross over to that 1 bead, like that. Then you pull. Yes, you try to pull both edges of the string, like that. Try to pull. Try to pull, don't mind about the string. So when you pull, it comes this way. So when you pull, it comes this way. So here what we do, you put it into the next bead. Yeah, this lower string, we are considering the lower string to move into the next bead like that. So you put it into the next bead like this. Hope you can see. Just then you pull like that. Yes. So after pulling, remember now you can see that our white is already moving. Now what we do now here already we are no longer at the angle of the piece. Now we are on the way. Yeah. So we are continuing. Yes, now as you can see, we're almost finishing. This is the design. You see how the white is moving? Yes, so here we are almost finishing. Now I wanted you to see how I'm going to include this. Yes, so this, what we do now, we first put the blue bead, then we bring in the white. As you can see, the white told you here we're on the way. So you consider the 2 beads. So like this, you pull. If you pull like this, so this is how it becomes. It closes the white design. Yeah, the white line. Yeah, so here we are. you can put now here we put this downer string goes into this white one. So like this, it goes into the white. You pull like that. So after pulling, yes, now here after pulling, remember now the white design is done. You see, hope you can see now. Here what you're going to use now, we are going to use 2 blue beads to cover up the line of the blue color. So like that. So we're going to use the 2 blue beads like this. So one there. So another one, bring in. So we tie with it, we interlock the 2 strings like this. Then you pull like this, like that. So after pulling, this is how it becomes. See, this is how it becomes. Now here, what we're going to do now, we are now going to continue with the blue color to enlarge our art piece. Yeah, so we are going to make it a bit bigger than this. Yes, so that a cup can sit on it. Yes, so we are going to make a bit bigger, so bigger size, right? So here, how we're going to begin with. So here we're only going to consider the blue beads. You can extend your blue beads near you. Yeah, so here we're going to consider the blue beads only now. So what we're going to do, remember here, as I told you as you're beginning, you consider the 3 beads to make 4 with this bead whereby the string is crossing over. So here we're going to consider the other 3 beads to come in. So 1, put 1 like this. Yes, so you put the second one. Yes, then the third one to make 4. It's the one you're tying with. You can see now, it's the one you're tying with. You pull. Yeah. You pull like this. So pull like that. So after pulling, this is how it becomes. So you put this downer string to the next bead. Just like this. You're going to see it. So you put it into the next bead like that. So as you can see. So then you pull it like that. So when you pull, it gives you this shape. So here we have already started. So here we are already having 2 beads whereby the string is crossing. So here we're going to consider other 2 beads, you know. So like this, you first pull the first bead like that. Yeah, first pull the first bead, then you bring in the second bead, whereby you're going to cross over the 2 edges of the string like this, like that. Then you pull the edges of the string. You pull like this. So when you pull, it gives you this. Yes, so like that. So here we are continuing. Now here guys, we're only remaining with this one line to finish up the piece. Yes, as you can see, now we're already having like on the last line. Now here we're on the last line. So here what we do, remember we're on the angle already. We're on the angle. Now what we do now, remember here there's 1 bead here whereby the string is crossing. Now we are going to consider other 3 beads to make 4. You see, so we are going to put in, we're going to use this other side of one side of the string like this. 1. Yes, you pull the second bead. Yes, so the third one is here. So for it you tie with it. Yeah, so you bring in the other side of the string. Yes, so you put it also inside the bead. You pull like this. You pull. Yes, you pull like this. When you pull, bring this shape. So after that, you consider this downer string to enter into the next bead. Yes, the next bead, yeah, which is this one. Yes, you put it into the next bead like this. Yes, then you pull. Yeah, you make sure you'll be pulling. Don't forget to pull. Yes, because if you don't pull, it will not bring the nice shape. So you have to be pulling to bring the shape. So guys, here remember now we already have two beads whereby the string is crossing. You can see now. Yeah, now here we are going to add in more 2 beads to make 4, to make the pattern complete. So here we are going to put in 1 bead first. After putting 1 bead, you bring in this one. Then the second one you tie with it. Yeah, as I told you, the beginning, so like this. So you tie with it. Remember here we are finishing. Here we are finishing. So here you tie with it like this. Yes. So you put again this downer string into the next bead. Hope you can see. Just like this. You pull like this. Yes. Now again you repeat the same process. You bring in 1 bead. Then you again tie with the other one. Yeah. So here we are considering two beads here. You first put 1 bead, then the second one you tie with it. Then you pull like this. Yes. So why are we doing this? Why are we considering the 2 beads again? It's because the string is crossing over two beads, and you are considering the 4 bead pattern. Yes. Here we are. Now we have 2 beads already. You can see that. Yeah, we are almost finishing the end. Yes, so here we are again. You put 1 bead. Yes, then the other bead, you bring it, then you tie with it like this. You pull like this. So here again you consider this downer string, then you put this downer string into the next bead. Like this, put it to the next bead like this. Yeah, so after putting like that, remember you see our shape is coming out. Yes, so again you glue to the 2 beads. You first put 1, then you bring in another one. So this process has been good for beginners, and in case you haven't understood the methods, let me know in your comments. Yes, another thing, you can try to repeat the video as many times as you can, so that you can understand very well. So here we are now. We are almost at the end. So what you do now, you do the same. You put this downer string into the next bead. Yes, like this. To the next bead like this. As you can see. Now here we're almost finishing. As you can see now, we're almost finishing. Our shape is coming out very well. Yeah, and this is going to be a square form. Yeah, because all sides are going to be equal. Yes. So here now, when you're finishing, you consider the same process, because here I already have 2 beads. So you're going to include those other 2 beads. Yes, like this. First put the first one. Then you bring in the second one like this. Yes. Then you bring in this side of the string also. Put like this. Then you pull. You can see. You pull very well. So it becomes like this. When you pull, it becomes this way. Have you seen that? So here, our piece is done. Now what we are going to do now, remaining to tie this string, as you can see now. So how do you tie this string? You can again put it into the beads, interlock it into other beads that you have already made. Tie it up like this. See? Like this. Pull. Yes, then this one also goes in the lower one. And make sure you follow the strings where they are passing into the beads. Yeah, so that you don't spoil your art piece. Yes, so like that. You'll be bending it a little bit to make the string enter to the beads. So like that. So this one can come in. Yes, like this. So you put it like that. This, you bend it a little bit like that. You see? So hope you can see where the string is going. So that's the use of bending it. So you bend it, then you pull. See? Pull. Then you also bring this one this side. So you also put it in that same string, interlock it to make it a bit stiff, like that. Yes, like that. Then you pull. You see that? Yeah. Then you pull. So you can lock it as many times as possible. Yeah, but that's the process. So you can continue putting it, intercrossing it downward or in all the beads up to the lower side if you want. Yeah, so but right now here is my art piece. It's already hard. So what we're going to do now, you bring in your cutter, you cut these unwanted parts of the string remaining. See? So you bring in also this side of the art piece. You cut off this unwanted string also. Yes. So when you chop off the unwanted parts of the string, so here is our piece remaining. So remain our piece. So this is our mini table mat, whereby it's used. You can use your glass. You can bring your glass, put on it. Yes, as you can see that it's beautiful, right? It's making beautiful. So you can have your cup of tea which is hot. Yes, so you can also use it can be useful to eat. Yes, so this is our mini table mat. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have learned something. Thank you so much. Hope you've learned something from today's lesson. And in case you'd want to learn anything concerning table mats, let me know in your comments. Please comment so that I can know what to do. Yes. And in case you'd want to reach on to me, please you can follow me on my Instagram, MugiCraft, Twitter, MugiCraft. Yes, and my WhatsApp number below, it's written below, so you can text me anytime. Yes, and remember, don't forget to subscribe. So see you next time. Ciao, ciao.